Hi. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining me on Monday night. Hopefully, tag your friends, tell them I'm on for questions and answers. And what prompted this video is, hey, Carol, hey, Melody. Um, did a bunch of phone calls today for Melody Lane and her Melody Lane Lifestyle Challenge. And it spurred me to come on and answer some questions because if one person has questions, multiple people have questions. So with that, I'm just going to get started on some of these questions, and then some of you can add. You can comment here or add on the Facebook messages, and I will be adding into there or commenting on this YouTube. Okay. So with that, here we go. So the first question, when I called someone back today, they said, hey, Joanna from Idaho. They asked, how much do you actually need to use of the oils? So we're talking about Young Living essential oils here, and we have two sizes of bottles. We have 15 milliliter bottles, which are the bigger ones, and we have small ones that are 5 milliliter bottles. On average, that small bottle can have about 150 drops, and then the 15 mil can have up to 350 drops, depending on the texture of the oil, whether it's a thicker oil or a thinner oil. And we're only using 1 to 3 drops per application. And they said, even when you're putting them on your body, yes, when you're using topical application, 1 to 3 drops only. Drop it in the palm of your hands, rub your hands together, and apply topically. Notice how I put the palms of my hands together and my fingertips not touching. That way, if you do touch your eyes or your ears, you're not getting oils in them. The two places you do not want to put oils is in your eyes or your ears, okay? If you do get them in your eyes or your ears, or something happens where there's a reaction, you want to add a fatty oil, a carrier oil, we call this. So that would be coconut oil, jojoba oil, V6 mixing oil, olive oil, really whatever type of fatty oil you have at your fingertips that you can apply right to that area. And don't be afraid. My eye makeup remover, good tip right here, my eye makeup remover is grapeseed fatty oil. That's all I use to remove any eye makeup. So it's really healthy for the eyes, really healthy for the skin, okay? So 1 to 3 drops only. So when you're using them in inhalation, you can just open the bottle and inhale it. Or if you're using a diffuser, we like to say 1 or 2 drops will give you scent, but it won't necessarily put out into the environment all the compounds that you want to go out into the environment. So we say 12 to 20 drops in a water diffuser to make sure you're putting them out into your environment and getting the biggest benefit from your diffuser. So if you're using a non-water diffuser that's coming straight out of the bottle, you can time it for different amounts to go out at different times. Our oils can be ingested, Young Living, if they are in the white labels. Let me grab some of my white labels. So the white labels, you can see all my oils back there. We have white labels and we have colored. Oh, I grabbed 2 bottles of oregano. So some of our labels are colored, and if they're in this white label, they are our Vitality essential oils. And Young Living is the only company been given permission to label their bottles for ingestion. Most over-the-counter brands will say do not ingest, do not apply topically. There's a reason for that. They are not safe. They are not necessarily pure. Oils only have, any product that says it's natural only has to be 5% pure for it to say so on the label. So you really have to know your brands and be brand conscious. And that's why we're talking about Young Living essential oils. So there is a video on my YouTube channel about 2 bottles of frankincense doing a little jig talking about the differences. Okay, so you can ingest the white label Vitality oils as a dietary supplement. Cook with it, put it in your drinks. 1 to 3 drops is plenty. And if you're cooking with it, you may want even less, to use a toothpick. You just dip the toothpick in and dip the toothpick in your tea. Okay. These are very potent. They're very volatile and they're very versatile. So what that means is they're volatile. If you leave the cap off, it is going to evaporate into the air. Okay. So they absorb into the skin very fast. They are not greasy. They absorb within 20 seconds and absorb into the bloodstream within 20 minutes. Okay. So I'm going to plug my phone in. I've been using it a lot today. So they're very versatile, meaning one oil can be used for many, many, many different things. And they are very potent. So less is more. Hey, Beth. Good evening from New York. Chicago is cold. What's it doing in New York? So they're very, very, very versatile. So if you are looking them up, you will find that an oil has multiple uses, okay, for multiple things. So another question I got was, how many diffusers do you have, and do you diffuse all day long? And they mentioned that they have a diffuser that only goes for about 20 minutes. And I explained to them at Young Living, our lowest amount of diffuse time in our diffuser for our room diffusers is 4 hours. So you can set it so that it'll go 4 hours or 8 hours. Some of them go up to 8. And then you can time them out so that they have different settings on them. So when we were talking on the phone today, I want to make it really well known that you're not concentrating on this all day. It's not like something you're adding that's going to be a lot of work. If you take your oils out of the box and you put them out where you're going to use them, she said, do you apply them all day long? And are you plugging in diffusers all day long? And I'm like, no, they become a part of your lifestyle that you are actively using as a tool instead of grabbing the stuff you used to grab. So you may be used to grabbing certain things in your life to help you. Hey, Gailey. But these become a part of you. And so if they're sitting at your desk, I was talking to her and I said, for instance, Valor sits on my desk with me all the time. Valor, courage. I had to have courage to get on this video and talk to you. So Valor comes in, and yeah, I may reapply Valor 2 or 3 times in the day, but I'm just putting 1 to 2 drops, rubbing that in, and rubbing it on the back of my neck. It feels good instantly. And I take it in. So the reason why we have an essential oil premium starter kit to get started with is so that you get introduced to simple oil singles and a few oil blends, because the oils are energy. And so they raise vibrational energy. So no matter what, there are some, we even have one called Energy. Melody wants them all. I know you get like that. We have that oil for energy. We have an oil called Brain Power. We have an oil called Stress Away. We have an oil called Valor. The name starts to tell us what it's for, right? But to get you, all the oils will raise vibrational energy to some level. Okay. So back to the diffusers. I want to close this loop. I have diffusers all over my house. I have a diffuser in my kitchen and my family room. And one of the questions was, can you do different scents in multiple diffusers throughout your home? Yes. I have a different aroma for a different need going on in the family room versus my kitchen. My kitchen, I like to keep it very pure and clean with lemons and citruses. I love jade lemon. I love thieves and Christmas spirit and all those spicy scents. And sometimes I just love to diffuse spearmint or peppermint for the energy, that uplifting energy that it gives me. The citrus oils make it smell clean and fresh, and they're uplifting and inspiring, right? And those spicy ones, those are the ones that are protecting you from seasonal. They're protecting you from the environmental aspects around you. So I do different ones for different reasons. In my family room, I like to diffuse things that lower um, the stressors in life, like balsam fir, pine, some of the woodsy ones. I like my family room to feel homey and inviting. Now, in my bedrooms, I have different ones in all my bedrooms. And depending what we want, last night we diffused eucalyptus, right? And maybe tonight I might diffuse Palo Santo. Okay, so Vicky, you're worried about the cost. I will get to that, I promise. So multiple diffusers is a great thing. The cost of these oils, they go on my grocery bill. Okay? So I no longer buy extras at the grocery store. I no longer get drawn into what's on the end cap for sale. I now make these my priority because I don't need so much at the stores. I hardly ever go to Target. When I go to Target, it's for a bigger item in my toilet paper, things like that. But I don't buy any of my cleaners. I don't buy any of those things at Target anymore. And nothing against Target, it's my favorite shop to go in. But I always told people about my yoga classes. Yes, exactly. No more Febreze. Absolutely. Those chemicals that are toxic to you versus chemical free living, non toxic. This is your grocery store, Young Living. And what saves me, I used to tell people this all the time when they'd say, yoga's kind of expensive. I'd say, go to Target and spend an hour or go to yoga for 12 bucks or $15. Which one are you going to spend less money? Yeah, yoga was cheaper. The same thing goes for our grocery store with Young Living. When you get in a rhythm of what you purchase, you are saving money because you're not going into these big mega stores and buying a bunch of stuff that you don't really need. Right? Yes. So when you look at it, I want you to think food because these are food. These are plants. These are necessities for our body, for health and wellness. I want you to think about how important is your health and how much money would you spend? What are you willing to invest in your health? Isn't your health one of your most important pieces to invest in? I think so. So, yes, and Gailey mentions going down the aisles in some of the grocery store aisles. I just won't even go down those aisles because they hurt to go down them. Whereas you can get all of what you need at wholesale price with Young Living. So, really quick to go into that is really why I'm doing these videos is because Melody Lane, my cousin, we had so much fun at cousin camp that I want to share with you this beautiful gift she is giving you guys when you sign up with Melody Lane. She is giving you the rest of October till October 30th. We need Halloween to get all the orders in. So we have up until October 30th for her to give you 10% off the premium starter kit plus free shipping. And if you join the challenge, you can add two bottles. It's a 2-pack of Ningxia Red Whole Food Superfood Juice, right? And that's $71. You're already getting the wholesale price because you've bought the premium starter kit. And she will gift you a lemon, and Young Living gifts you a cinnamon bark if you have that whole package in place. So you're getting lots of freebies if you're with Melody Lane, and you'll find the link. It'll be at the end of this or in the description of this YouTube right afterwards. It's funlovinoils.com/Melody-Lane. And you can get right in on this. It's only to the end of October. And what I have to say about this is a big savings, and it's a lot that Melody is giving. She's also giving a free gift that will be shipped separately to your home that will help you know everything to do with your essential oils. Okay? So with all this, it's only until October 30th. And it is such a great deal. Talk to your spouses, talk to your partners, talk to your husbands, talk to yourself, and get in on this deal because you want to do this now. Now, a lot of people said, and I'll get back to some other questions. A lot of people said, what is the challenge? And the challenge, the Melody Lane 3-month challenge is simple. And people are looking to say, well, are we going to lose weight? Well, what's our goals? What's this? What I am finding by being with Melody Lane and being with her posse, her community, her followers, her friends, I want to teach you lifestyle. Okay. So a lot of you have been through a ton of dieting. A lot of you have been through some surgeries. A lot of you have shared your struggles. Well, I want us to stop with the stories of the struggles and live well and really focus on the wellness in our lives. So it's not about a certain weight loss goal. How's that worked for you in the past? Did you lose the weight and then gain it back? Some of you have great success stories, and I want to say, yay! But others have been in the yo-yo, right? The yo-yo or the roller coaster ride. I myself was too until I changed my lifestyle. Oh, Melody says she gains more back. I love it. Nice, Joyce. I love that comment. So with that, I want to teach you lifestyle skills. So these may seem very simple, but let's get started on lifestyle. And I'm going to read them right from Melody Lane's lifestyle path. It is walking 2 times a day. I didn't tell you how far. I didn't tell you how much. Get walking. When you love it, you'll keep going. If you hate it, tell us and we'll help motivate you. We'll give you ideas. Then morning, lemon, Young Living, lemon essential oil, 3 to 6 drops in 8 ounces of water to start your day. You've seen Melody do it if you're on her lifestyle page. It really makes a huge difference. Then Ningxia Red, join us and get on the Ningxia Red. That's a 2-pack box sent to you for the next 3 months is what we're putting you on. And then you'll decide if you want to jump off or you want to keep going, right? So with that, 2 ounces 2 times daily to get you started in the morning and to get you through that hump in the middle of the afternoon. So 2 ounces and 2 ounces. So you may do 8 and 1, you may do 10 and 2, you may do 8 and 3, whatever works. And it really does work because Melody's done it now. This is day 6, I want to say, or is this day 7? I think it's day 6, 7, 8. I'm not sure. So with it, we're going to be watching that. It's day 7. Thanks, Melody. And with that, she also added, because when I was there, what is Ningxia Red? Thank you. Let's go there. I'm going to pause on Melody Lane's lifestyle to hit on Ningxia Red. Now, you can go to my website, and I'll put the link there. You can go to a page. Thank you. I did too. So see, I'm going to tell you where I saw a shift in Melody. Right back here, in the whole back side of her body shifted in the 5 days I was there. Shifted. So keep watching because I got a lot more to share in a short amount of time here. Ningxia Red is on my website, and I'm going to put the link. It's funloveandoils.com/Ningxia-Red. Okay. And my 5 favorite points, it's a whole food, superfood puree. So it takes the hard work out of juicing. It is the wolfberry. The wolfberry is the same thing as a goji berry, but the wolfberry comes from the high provinces of Ningxia, China, where the fresh rainwaters come down to fill the fields with its nutrients. So the wolfberry fruit has 13% protein as a fruit. Awesome. It's packed with powerful antioxidants, eating up those extra free radicals in our body that we do not need. And then it's full of 18 amino acids, 21 trace minerals, polysaccharides, calcium, beta carotene, vitamin B1, B2, B6, and E. B6 is not found in a lot of your B vitamins. So get it in your juice. It also has the essential oils of orange, yuzu, lemon, and tangerine with grapeseed extract. It looks dark red. It looks like tomato juice. Doesn't taste like tomato juice. It tastes sweet and tart. It's yummy, and it's a taste that you look forward to. It comes in big bottles or in little packets. Let me see, do I have an open bottle here? I don't want to take up a lot of time. They're open in my fridge. They're in boxes back here. You can get the little sachet sample or sachet 2 ounces too, which I like to freeze and put in the freezer and make a push pop. So it becomes a popsicle if you want it to in the afternoons. So that's what Ningxia Red is. And that's part of Melody Lane's challenge, that you drink that twice a day. Now, we also have other pieces, and you can see them on my website, called Nitro and Zing. And Nitro is a little shot that has caffeine in it, natural sources of caffeine. And here is Nitro. You see it? And so you can squirt this in your Ningxia Red or in your shake and add a little boost full of more B vitamins. And then we have a carbonated drink called Zing that also has caffeine, just the same amount as a cup of coffee, from white tea. And then it has wolfberry in with it. So some people love to put the Nitro, the Ningxia, and the Zing all together as one cocktail. Add a few drops of essential oil in there. Awesome. Can I just buy Nitro by itself? If you have an account, you can get it at 24% off as a quick order. If you don't have an account, talk to us. Send us a message. We'll help you in any way we can. Melody adds grapefruit oil to her Ningxia and her drinks. Hey, Christine, nice to have you join us. So with that, we've been talking about Ningxia Red, and that's part of Melody Lane's lifestyle path. The other thing she added in for this lifestyle path is she admitted to me once I was there that she wanted to lose some weight. We do not want to make it a goal of X amount of pounds. We want to change lifestyle. And what I noticed when I was there is that she was not getting enough nutrients throughout the day. So she doesn't eat enough. How many times has anybody told some of you that you're just not getting enough? And therefore, you're getting false calories and it is making you gain weight. Well, let's change that. Let's get you on Ningxia Red. Let's get you using Sleek Shake, which I will also put a link to that so that you can read all about what the Sleek is. Melody chose to add that in without even consulting with me. She saw it and she went, I want that. And she's been enjoying it. She loves the shake. So she's doing 2 shakes a day right now with 1 meal, right? And so it's a great way to put in these lifestyle skills. It's very healthy to get added protein shake. The Sleek Shake has 16 grams of protein and is the type of protein that's really nice and digestible and good to start your day with nutrients. It can be a snack, right? Or you can add snacks throughout the day. When I was there with Melody, and I hope she's kept it up, she does raw energy bars that her assistant makes for her that are packed full of protein, nuts, coconut, yumminess, natural sugars. And she also was I was giving her half of an avocado. Good fat is good for you with a little sea salt over top or Himalayan salt. Okay. And then we use our Young Living essential oils throughout the day. That was one of the questions. Do you apply these all day long? Whenever you feel like you need something, you grab that oil out of your pocket, off your desk, out of your handbag, wherever, and just 1 to 3 drops, apply that oil or inhale it. Okay? And we teach you about all the different oils when you order them. Okay? So with that, the last thing, a lot of people want to make this challenge about goals and weight loss. I do want that to happen, but I want it to happen slow and steady through lifestyle changes. Life giving instead of 3 months and you're done. Our hopes are that we get you on this lifestyle program, and with the end of the 3 months, you're like, I love it so much, I want to keep going because this is working for me. The other piece to this lifestyle path is that I'm a health coach of 20 years, and I am offering every person that orders through Melody Lane in the last week and this week. So by the October 30th, all of you that are new signups for Melody Lane get my free coaching. So I will be calling you and checking in with you, setting up times to talk to you. And my hourly rate is $120 an hour that I am willing to give to you. I'm willing to gift it to you to get you on a lifestyle path. I also will be doing videos and helping you in the lifestyle page that Melody has started. So if you want on her lifestyle path, it's Melody Lane Lifestyle. It's a closed group. Request to get in that group and we will approve you. Okay. So I am there for you. And each week, Melody's like, I need to learn this. I need to learn that. And here comes a video from Pam. And we're going to pop it up there on my channel, and then Melody will share it all around. So subscribe to my channel. Make sure you're subscribed to Melody's channel. I will put both of those down there because we want you to keep up your crafting as well. And we want you to know that that is a great way to relieve the tension, the stress, doing your crafting, to relieve all that and just have everything you need with Melody's craft advice and my wellness tips. We feel like we can really make a difference with you. And notice I'm not saying for you. You have to ultimately do the work, right? You have to ultimately make the order and get in on this fabulous offer that Melody is doing. So I wanted to say to you, the last one is getting on the scale. Melody didn't even have a scale, but she ordered one while I was there. I haven't even asked her what her weight is. I don't care what her weight is. I want her to care. I want her to see the fluctuations between days of what did she do and how did it shift. And we're going to be talking about wellness to make the shift in the pounds instead of what do I have to give up? What do I have to change? We're going to crowd out the old stories, the old negativity, and bring in the new with the love of essential oils, the love of new energy, the love of attention from all of us, the love of coaching, and the love of vitality. Okay, so that's what it's about. Now, a couple more questions to answer. Supplements. Is it okay to take supplements all at one time, or do you need to time them out? It really depends on what you're taking. There is a strategy to taking supplements, and there are charts in Eastern medicine, not Western medicine, but Eastern medicine, to look at the systems of the body and look at what system you are working with your nutritional supplements and take them during that time of that organ. There is a science to that. But a lot of people don't have the time or have the effort or the knowledge to do that. So we take them when we remember. So taking supplements to support the body before 9 a.m. is always a good practice. Then repeating them sometime between noon and 3 if you take them more than once a day, and then at dinner time. Then you have your nighttime ones that are just for nighttime. So you may take a certain supplement in the morning and all the way at bedtime. One in particular, probiotics, is something that I believe everyone should be taking. It's the healthy bacteria. We have so many things that deplete bacteria in our lives that taking the healthy bacteria before bed is very helpful. And I like to take it right before I go to bed. It's the last thing I do is drink water and take my probiotic. Okay. Then the question came up, are there some that you don't want to take together? In the Young Living world, we don't want to take our inner defense, that is thieves with oregano and thyme, with our probiotic. The thieves has such powerful action, it may eat up that good bacteria. It's supposed to not, but why take the chance? So we call that weed and feed. Weeding is in the morning, taking your oregano, thyme, and thieves blend that's already in a capsule for you that is called inner defense. And it's the name says it all. Inner defense. right? So when would you take that supplement? When you need inner defense, right? And you take that in the morning and earlier in the day, maybe at noon, and then your probiotics separately at night. And we call that weed and feed because you're going to weed out fungus and yeast and all that environmental um, challenges do not like inner defense. Okay. Dawn Duffy did a great post about this on her page called Oil Fun today. And they don't like that inner defense, but we want to feed our bodies later that night with probiotics. Ours is called Life 9 probiotic. Okay. It's called Life 9. Hey, Victoria. Nice to see you tonight. So with that being said, that's an example of supplements that don't mix well together. Are there a lot more? There's a lot of opinions out there. So if you want to have a phone call with me to just go over your oils, if you're in my oil family, I will give you a phone call. You can call the 800 number and leave a message and I'll get back around to you. And it's 888-522-1927. And we can talk about your wellness. Now, know that I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. I do not prescribe. I have to be very careful. These messages are not approved by the FDA. So I have to stay compliant and speak above the wellness line. So we're talking about wellness. Okay. With that being said, let me think, were there any other people were talking about pets, their animals? I'm not an expert in pet care with essential oils, but I surround myself with experts and can always ask questions. But I know what I did with my pets, and my dog was an avid drinker of Ningxia Red. She did a lot of our supplements and we did oils on her regularly. And when you're diffusing, your animals are getting them. So the pets often like them. If they don't like them, it might be that it's too strong for them. So you may take an oil and put it on yourself first and then rub the remainder on your pet. Okay. The paws, the fur, some of them fine if they can lick them. Use your common sense. Are they ingestible for humans? They would be ingestible for animals. You need to check that out with a pet specialist. There's an animal reference guide available through lifesciencepublishers.com. And I highly suggest if you're wanting to use them on your pets to look that up. But we have an entire line of products called Animal Sense. We have them for kids too. That's called Kid Sense. But Animal Sense is for the animals. Cats is their own thing. And I think I have a blog article about cats on my current website. I will make sure that gets up because I've had 3 questions about cats today. Okay. Cats are a little different, but I do have a cat specialist in my team. Your doggy doesn't like the Ningxia Red, water it down. Majorly water it down and just put little squirts of it in there, or put some of the Ningxia Red watered down on their food to get them used to the taste of it, if you want them to have it. Any other questions? Safety and contraindications. That was a big one. Safety, general safety guidelines. I want to read them off of my website so that I don't miss anything, but I think it's important to talk about the safety. Do I have it on my current website? Let me see. How to use essential oils. Wow, did I miss putting that on my current website? See, we all learn from each other. So I need to add that to my current website. It was on my previous one that I just switched over. So I'm going to get the safety onto my website ASAP. So I'm going to say go there. I'm going to do that tonight and get that onto my current website. But general safety, always dilute 5 years and under and for the elderly. Okay. Sensitive skin, light complected, red hair, dilute. Always skin test. If you have a question of whether you should use a carrier oil or not, use your forearm to test the oils. If you have a reaction to in any area, use a carrier oil, your fatty oil, to dilute. When you dilute, they become 70% less potent, but that's okay. You may not need them full strength. Listen to what your doctors say, listen to what the third party references say, but also talk to an avid user so that you can have a conversation if you're a verbal processor about what your needs are and what some of the experiences have been with safety. Citrus oils are photosensitive, so please do not put on citrus oils and then go out in the sun. And remember, oils like bergamot are photosensitive. Joy Blend has citrus oils in it, so it'll be photosensitive. So those of you that all live in the sunshiny states, put the oils where the sun doesn't shine. Okay, bottoms of the feet is a great place for that. Safety, when putting them in a bath, always use an emulsifier. And are there contraindications? Yes. You need to look in third-party references, or those of you that are on my team, a quick phone call with me to tell me what you're concerned of it contradicting. I will look in my references and I will help you find which oils you should not be using. Okay? We do want to be safe, right? Everything has a side effect when used incorrectly. When people say oils don't have side effects, for the most part, they're gentle, right? But anything can be used out of safety. And so we have to be careful, right? And we have to know what we're doing. But with Young Living essential oils, we have all the knowledge at our fingertips, and they've been tested and true and pure for 30 years now. So 20 years, 25-year company pretty much, but 30 years with Gary's education and science and research. Okay. So I hit the high points of the safety, but I will put more on my website tonight. And I'm so glad I did that video to notice that that was not there. I'm like, where is it? So any other questions or comments that I missed as we were talking? Did not know that about citrus oils. I'm glad you know now. Pet reference. Yes, definitely get a reference guide for pets if you. There's so many references at your fingertips on things like Life Science Publishers. There's KRE. There's Growing Healthy Homes. There's lots of places, and you can always go to pubmed.org for studies and science behind the oils, and just type in your oils and what you want to say. Yes, and we all need accountability, and that's what we're here for. And what I want to tell you is spread the words to your friends about Melody's discounts right now, about what Melody is doing for you guys to offer you the best price ever. And what she's basically doing is giving up her commission by giving you the gifts and the percentages off. So she's doing this out of the kindness of her heart so that her community joins her in wellness. Because as you guys are doing crafting videos together and you're sharing your stories, our heartstrings go out. And I think you got to know me and Melody last week that we really do care and we're here for you. So just know that this is real and we're here for you through the long haul of this journey. Okay. It is very sweet. It's amazing. And it's a lot of work on us on the back end because Young Living does not do this. They don't do this as a company. So we have to do it as members and distributors to make this happen. So this is a one-time shot. It's through the end. It's through October 30th. Okay. So spread the word in your groups. Get people turned on to that page that I will link on here, and ask me any other questions. I'm going to go to the Facebook page because I said I would look there as well. Let me look really quick and see if there's any more questions that I need to answer there. Melody, if there's any I missed, let me know. And we will move forward for tonight. And I know there's a crafting call that you guys can get on. So we want to give them fair time on the desk pet reference from Life Science Publishing. Okay, $65 on there. Cool. Yes, Stacy, please call me. I tried calling you today. Please call me. I would like to talk to you. I have a couple things I want to talk to you about. I don't know. We can talk and I can look some stuff up. But again, remember we have to talk compliantly. I can listen to you and I can offer what to research and what to look up, and I will help you to the best of my ability. Okay? Yes. All right, you guys, I think that is what I'm talking about tonight, answering those questions, but we'll do some of these questions and answers when it comes up and when I have lots of calls coming in. And I'm here for you. I just want you to know that Melody and I are here for you. And for all my team members that are joining in, I hope this is helpful for your team as well. All right. Thank you for coming. Thanks, you guys. Have a good night.